ARESxGOD here, and honestly, this episode of Vinland Saga has been the best one so far. We had felt like a mini movie in a way, just the atmosphere it had there, the soundtrack. After they dealt with what happened last episode and the conversation between Einar, Thorfinn, the heavy burden of the past, both of them have to carry, of course, for the same reasons and also for different reasons at the same time. For like being on opposite sides, and yet they ended up in the same place, and they have to deal with their own past here. And honestly, we've just gotten to know Einar for 4 episodes right now, and he's growing more and more on me. He's such an awesome character. It feels like he completes Thorfinn in a way, and I'm glad they met each other. And also, uh, surprise appearance at the end of the episode. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, it picks up from last week with Snake taking control of the situation when they were almost killing Thorfinn and simply gave up on life. And he actually chastised all of the others, put them in a line. They were shitting themselves, being so scared. So he definitely has commanding presence, to say the least. And I feel like he reads a lot more people than all of the others. And he actually apologized to Thorfinn and kind of does a test on him. And like this was a very important moment for Thorfinn. Both Snake and Einar helped Thorfinn a lot in this episode. Snake not just saving him from Fox, but that moment when they clashed a bit there with Thorfinn kind of reigniting the spark in his life, seeing Ashelad in Snake's eyes and being shocked, having that revelation, and out of reflex he was able to fight and clash a bit with Snake. And I was so glad just to see Ashelad again, and having Ashelad kind of living in Thorfinn. It's both amazing and also messed up at the same time, considering the past with what Ashelad did to Thorfinn, what happened after. Of course, talking about season 1, just that moment was amazing there. Just the surrogate messed up father that Ashelad has been, and Ashelad being one of the best characters in the series, still seeing his influence right now on Thorfinn again. And Snake made a very good comment. Your body wants to live, so Thorfinn hasn't fully given up. Maybe his mind, but his body still wants to go on. Now, Snake was awesome and even warns them, never do this again or you're fucked. I'm paraphrasing a bit, but that was basically the gist. And I hope we're gonna see more Snake. He seems like a very interesting character, but I'm curious what's gonna happen between him and Thorfinn. Are they actually gonna have a proper fight at some point? Who knows, but I definitely want more Snake. Now, Thorfinn is kind of thrown in a loop this episode, having to deal with so many things. Even after this, questioning himself, do I actually want to live? And even if I want that, what do I do after? So let's say he got the spark, he wants to live, stay alive, but now he needs a reason, a goal, a purpose, something to drive him forward. He's missing that important thing. What does he do with his life right now? And I'm curious what answer is he gonna get to. But before we get to that big question, it's probably gonna take a few episodes. Now also see Pater. Kind of like him, seems like a pretty chill dude, treating Thorfinn, taking care of him. Einar was awesome this episode also. I feel like he was voicing everything that Thorfinn should have said, but Thorfinn still being stuck in his head, couldn't talk properly, couldn't express himself. You're still dealing with everything, and I like how open and blunt Einar is about her, still being very angry there, but also slowly discovering what type of person Thorfinn is. When Thorfinn said, "The strong kill the weak, it's only natural," that thing stuck with with Einar there. Now Peter even gives them medicine, takes care of Thorfinn, like I said, even gives him a new shirt. And like I felt like Einar was dealing with his own kid. Hey, what do you say when you get something? Say thank you. And Thorfinn, not today. He wasn't saying anything. So that was hard for Einar having to deal with Thorfinn. I get it very much. And Peter said something that struck with Einar. Arnheid was the one responsible that called him, told him what happened, and Einar was starstruck again. He's smitten beyond belief. He loves her. The image they had there was amazing, portrayed everything there. Now, Peter, I like him, chill dude. Hopefully, we're gonna see him again. Now, right after, in typical fashion with Thorfinn, goes to work again. These wounds are nothing, just a flesh wound. Of course, with everything he's been through and the dark place his mind is right now, he definitely went back to work there. Now, this is where Einar got to thinking more and more after the comment that Thorfinn made, which I really liked quite a lot. I feel this was the best episode so far, and I'm gonna say it again. Amazing episode we had here. The character development and the relationship between Einar and Thorfinn just was steady like this, and this episode it just shut up instantly. And after they go back to sleep in the barn, and this was the best where the episode took off, asking him, have you ever been to war? Have you killed people? How many? And yes, I have been to war, and a lot. I've lost count, and everything started flooding in for Einar, everything he's been through, what happened to him, realizing that Thorfinn was part of the Danish army there. And do you hate me now, Einar? But slowly and slowly you see how much build-up rage, frustrations, emotions on both sides were happening at the same time, and Einar trying to deal with that, bottling it up a bit at the beginning, lost in thoughts. Slowly he remembers the past with what happened to him, people burning his home, killing his family there, and slowly that rage comes up, and we kept seeing this even since the first episode. Einar's rage is there, and I can't wait for the moment it actually fully explodes, because we see him mad and angry, and the silence in that moment spoke more than anybody could have said anything there. Him slowly going to Thorfinn, puts his hands on his neck, and that moment was so good, but also at the same time, which made this scene amazing, Thorfinn having the nightmare, and we actually get to see the nightmares this time in this dark forest, and slowly everything burning, having nightmares about the people he killed, everything he did, everything that happened to him there, the past coming back, the ghosts of the past coming back for both of them there. And yeah, amazing moment there, and Einar lets go. He doesn't actually squeeze him to death there. He would have done it, but he doesn't. And he kept on screaming. Thorfinn was still lost in that nightmare, and I think, if I remember correctly from back in season 1, if you guys remember also, when Thorfinn was the scout, he landed somewhere, he was sent there, and he befriended a bit this old lady. And I think he saw her ghost in the dream there, and that was the moment there when he was screaming his loudest, and Einar calms him down, holds his hand a bit, just wakes him up, snaps him out of the nightmare, and just amazing moment. I can't praise it enough. There was such a good character development and relationship between them, and even more after the conversation with Thorfinn. Why did you do that? Why did you wake me? Why every time do you wake me up when I scream? And you see Thorfinn full of guilt, everything being heavy on him, remembering all of the past, and Einar again taking charge here and kind of putting him straight a bit, telling him, do you want to die? Do you actually want to die? And I don't know anything about you, I don't know your past, but hey, at least we're still able to live in this hell. This was a very important comment he made because someone kept us alive. You are wrong, and Thorfinn definitely needed to hear that, and both of them needed to hear that, not just Thorfinn. I'm so glad that Einar is this amazing voice that just voices everything that everybody has bottled up inside. And he also didn't take out his anger, his frustration on somebody he just met, saying it's not like you killed my family, so don't be so arrogant. Now, that's very good way to deal with emotions and being in that situation. I don't know how I would have dealt with anything like that, but also made me chuckle a bit, because imagine if somehow it gets revealed later on that Thorfinn was indeed involved with Einar's family dying, or at least his father when he was younger. Yeah, it's probably not gonna be, but still, you never know. The world is a small place, especially considering right now. So yeah, that was a powerful, amazing moment between them, and even after that, with Thorfinn thanking him and I'm sorry you can't sleep because of me, and I'm really curious where the relationship is gonna go forward after this moment. Yeah, amazing characters we have right here. We know both of them, mainly Thorfinn a lot more, but Einar has been such an awesome addition to the show, and I'm really curious what you guys think about Einar in general. We have had 4 episodes with him, which I feel he was the main focus, at least so far, and this has been the best episode yet. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Einar, this episode also, and the big reveal, the surprise appearance we had right after this scene. We see Canute, actually man Canute, like proper king Canute, more scruffed a bit, not this princess we got used to in season 1, at least for a while, until he had that transformation overlooking some graves there. And yeah, it seems like we're probably gonna see some of the other side of the world with the conflict with him and the kingship, everything that has been going on there, and I can't wait. I'm super excited about that. Also, hopefully we're gonna get to see how Thorfinn got to this farm. What did Canute do after the incident, that the way season 1 ended. So yeah, amazing episode. Seems like Vinland is yet again greatness. So let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode overall. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Vinland Saga. Also make sure to check out the podcast, new episodes Wednesday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.